It's been a long time. Yo, it's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my grind, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too. I'm ready to smell fear, I smell a lot. My competitors fled scared, they smelled I was hot. I want it all, excess, the sex, much success, stress us. I want it all, no less. So come on.
Well, there's a tension in the air, and that's because we are just 9 nights away from WrestleMania 20, and things are surely heating up here on Friday Night Smackdown. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Smackdown, and we have an action-packed night set ahead of us as Brock Lesnar takes on Scott Steiner. This started last week, but in the main event, we had the phenomenal one, the number one contender to the United States Championship, taking on the number one contender to the Undisputed Championship, John Cena. And we are kicking the night off with some tag team action as the number one contenders to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan, are in action. They're in action here tonight, but at WrestleMania, they get the opportunity of a lifetime as they will face Eddie Guerrero and Chavo Guerrero, Los Guerreros, with the tag team titles on the line. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, things are surely heating up here, and welcome to Friday Night Smackdown as we kick off the show with tag team action, and this is set to be a wrestling clinic. We have 4 of the best technical wrestlers on Friday Night Smackdown all meeting in the same ring to kick off the show, and I can't wait for this one. As Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan, as you see Daniel Bryan with his ribs and his shoulders still taped up after getting put through a car windshield at the hands of the A-Train. Still suffering the effects from that, but he's going to have to get over it because he's facing former tag team champions and Shelton Benjamin and the returning Charlie Haas, the world's greatest tag team, are in action here tonight, and they look to pick up a victory over the number one contenders to the tag team champs. And if they could do that here tonight, you would have to think that would put them in a running for a future opportunity at the tag titles. But they certainly do have a tough task ahead of them, as it was Daniel Bryan and Chris Benoit that went through Big Show and the A-Train at No Way Out to get their opportunity at the tag team titles at WrestleMania. It took months of Vince McMahon holding them down, of holding those two down, to finally get the opportunity, and they get that at WrestleMania, but they have to make it through tonight. So we kick off the first match here on Friday Night Smackdown. It's tag team action. Daniel Bryan starts things off in the ring with Shelton Benjamin. There's the bell. This match is underway as these two staring each other down. Collar and elbow tie up to kick things off here. Daniel Bryan with the lower center of gravity, able to push Shelton Benjamin into the corner. Referee looking for the clean break there. Are we going to get it? Yes, we will. Now Daniel Bryan just waiting for him to get back in the ring. Shelton Benjamin says, we're not going to do this. They go back into the collar and elbow tie up. Shelton Benjamin takes the side headlock here. Shelton Benjamin takes him down. Shelton Benjamin, a fantastic wrestler. As Daniel Bryan back up to his feet. Into the side headlock. Daniel Bryan takes the arm and wrist lock there. And Daniel Bryan drops him down. What a way to kick off Friday Night Smackdown. As you guys saw at the beginning, right before we went live, it was Victoria calling out China, the 9th wonder of the world, saying that China doesn't deserve the opportunity that she's getting at WrestleMania. And she challenged her to put that opportunity on the line, and China agreed, so we will see that match later on tonight as well. Like I said, in the main event, we have AJ Styles taking on John Cena. A rematch from the No Mercy pay-per-view, except no titles on the line. Just trying to get momentum, and Shelton Benjamin looking to get some momentum here with those forearm shots right to the face of Daniel Bryan, sends him into the corner. Went for the right hand. Daniel Bryan reversed it, kick. Daniel Bryan goes back into the center of the ring as Charlie Haas takes the tag there. Now Charlie Haas going to try his hand at Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan takes the head there. Charlie Haas with a reversal. Oh, big forearm shot right to the face. Sends Daniel Bryan off the ropes, drops underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Charlie Haas looking to get some momentum here. And a double A spine buster onto Daniel Bryan. Remember those bruised ribs into the cover. And a kick out by Bryan. It was right before the No Way Out pay-per-view that Daniel Bryan was powerbombed through the windshield of a car in the backstage area by A-Train. As per the order of interim general manager and CEO of World Wrestling Entertainment, Vince McMahon, to try and keep Daniel Bryan and Chris Benoit out of the title picture, but Bryan would return at No Way Out, and he would help Chris Benoit get the victory over the two. As he takes the tag, Charlie Haas does. Oh, and Shelton Benjamin. Charlie Haas with a double back body drop into the cover. Could he have him here? He's got a 2 count. No, a kick out at 2.5. Shelton Benjamin, while Charlie Haas was out with an injury, Shelton Benjamin went on a bit of a singles run there. Had a fantastic match against Brock Lesnar. He was unsuccessful, but he did put up a strong showing. He looks to refocus and get back into tag team action as Daniel Bryan back into the mix here. Oh, he takes the arm and drops him face first into the canvas and on that shoulder there. And Daniel Bryan's starting to light up Shelton Benjamin here. He's forcing him back into the corner, but Shelton Benjamin reversed it. Shelton Benjamin now has Daniel Bryan hooked up in a power bomb. A power bomb to Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan could be in trouble here. And Shelton Benjamin, look at Shelton Benjamin getting in the face of Chris Benoit, saying that should be our opportunity, it should not be yours. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas had their opportunity numerous times, and he went for that crossbody in the corner. But Daniel Bryan got the reversal. Look at this double underhook German into the bridging pin. That could be it here. Shelton Benjamin could be out. But no, a kick out by Shelton at 2. Oh, and come on now. Charlie Haas got Daniel Bryan's attention and then caught him with the right hand. And Shelton Benjamin going to take advantage of the backdrop driver. Or possibly a Saito suplex. And Daniel Bryan looking to tag in Chris Benoit, but Shelton Benjamin cut him off at the pass. And he sends him off the ropes here. Drops under the knee. Leapfrog over the top. Shelton Benjamin looking for something here. Got the belly to belly. No. Reversal by Daniel Bryan. Drop kick. A drop kick takes him down. And Daniel Bryan into the cover now to get the victory here on to kick off SmackDown. Hook of the leg. And a kick out by Shelton. Back and forth contest to kick off SmackDown. It's an action-packed episode of SmackDown, and it's only going to get more crazy as a man that will face Brock Lesnar. Bobby Lashley is in the building tonight as well. You know damn well that might be cause for some problems there. Shelton Benjamin looking to fight back here. Shelton Benjamin. Oh, float over neck breaker. Daniel Bryan could be hurt here. Daniel Bryan's got to make a tag. Chris Benoit wants a tag, but oh, come on now. Shelton Benjamin just knocked Chris Benoit off the apron, and there was no need for that. And Daniel Bryan, wait a minute, looking to steal the victory here. Crucifix pin. That could be it here. Caught him off guard. No, a kick out at 2.5 by Shelton. Shelton Benjamin did not expect that. He went for that roundhouse kick, but Daniel Bryan, he didn't have it measured correctly, and he missed it. But oh, he didn't miss that. A spinning forearm shot. He definitely did not miss that. Chris Benoit back up to the apron, and he wants a tag. You can see the look in the eyes of the rabid Wolverine. He wants a tag, and he gets it. As now, here comes Chris Benoit, drops him down, atomic drop head to a big boot by Daniel Bryan, and then it was Charlie Haas that wanted the tag. But Chris Benoit cut him off at the pass, and then Chris Benoit with a little bit of payback. And then Chris Benoit with a clothesline in the corner. Chris Benoit is on a roll here. Chris Benoit has the head, goes to the back, and look at the abdominal stretch. Just look at a stretch out. Shelton Benjamin here could force a tap. Could tap out if he keeps that hold in long enough. Just keep the pressure on him. Shelton Benjamin's trying to fight, but can he make it through? Yes, he can, in a hip toss. A hip toss by Shelton. Right hand, and another right hand. Went for a third. Chris Benoit reversed it. And some right hands by Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit now picks him up and hangs him up on the top rope. He hung him up on the top rope. And now Shelton Benjamin's still looking for the tag once again. But again, Chris Benoit cuts him off at the pass. Sends Shelton off the ropes. underneath. And look at that German suplex, a snap German. Oh, and Charlie Haas got in to break it up there. And Daniel Bryan doesn't like that. Daniel Bryan, the Hurricane Rana, takes him down. And Chris Benoit now looking for those trifecta of the Germans. Shelton reverse, drops him down. He dropped him down into a pay dirt. A pay dirt. Shelton's finishing maneuver. That could put Chris Benoit away here. He may pick up a victory of a lifetime here, but now a kick out at 2.5 by Chris Benoit. Came out of nowhere with that pay dirt. Shelton Benjamin almost put him away, but it wasn't enough. Looking to follow it up, but no, reversal. Could have been looking for another pay dirt. Chris Benoit reversed it. Sends Shelton off the ropes. Oh, and a big chop. A massive chop right to the chest of Shelton, and it knocked him down. He hit the canvas hard there. I'm sure Chris Benoit trying not to have Daniel Bryan get too involved in this match. He needs to make a full recovery. He needs to be at 100% before WrestleMania, but Vince McMahon wanted these two to have this match into the cover. Hook of the leg here off that tornado DDT. Could put him away. Oh no, a kick out at 2.5 by Shelton. Shelton looking for the tag. Once again, Charlie Haas is back up on the apron, but once again, Chris Benoit working the perfect match. And now these two are starting to brawl here. They're starting to brawl, trading right hands. Oh, a forearm shot right to the face of Chris Benoit. And Chris Benoit's rocked, sends him off the ropes. Oh, a kitchen sink. And that's going to give Shelton Benjamin the opportunity to tag in Charlie Haas. Charlie Haas is back in this match, and I'm sure he wants to get a little bit of payback on Benoit after getting knocked off the apron there. Charlie Haas has the head. Ooh! Knee right to the face of Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit could be in trouble here. He gets sent off the ropes, looking for the spine burst again, but no, reversal by Benoit. A reversal by Benoit. Chris Benoit's getting back into the contest. A right hand, and a second one. Charlie Haas is rocked, and oh, look at this. Look at this. Benoit's got the roll up, but Shelton Benjamin in the background is distracting the referee. Come on now, ref. Pay attention. Pay attention. Can he get the victory? No. The referee took too much time to get down into the cover, and that is at the fault of Shelton Benjamin. But Chris Benoit doesn't care because he's got the crossface locked in. He's got the crossface locked in. Charlie Haas was caught off guard, and he's got the crossface locked in, and that could very well be it. No one ever breaks free of the crossface, especially when Chris Benoit has it applied, and Charlie Haas has to tap out. Charlie Haas wasn't able to handle the crossface by Chris Benoit here tonight, and he was forced to tap out. We thought that Shelton Benjamin was about to cost them the match, but Chris Benoit able to refocus and able to pick up the victory for his team. And that looks good for Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan heading into their championship match at WrestleMania, and I'm sure the tag team champs, Los Guerreros, were watching that match, trying to figure out, and I thought that was over right there. Shelton Benjamin with a pay dirt out of nowhere on Chris Benoit, but it wasn't enough to put him away. Charlie Haas taking the submission defeat here tonight for the world's greatest tag team. Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan are victorious yet again, and they start building momentum heading towards WrestleMania. What a victory for these two. Oh, wait a minute. That's Vince McMahon's music, and he's up on the stage. What the hell is he doing out here? We rarely see Vince McMahon come out here. But of course, when it has something to do with Benoit and Bryan, he's got to butt his nose into the business. Well, Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan seem confused. Yeah, they earned their shot at WrestleMania. What the hell is Vince McMahon? What the hell is he talking about? What do you mean they'll get the tag team title match if they can overcome their challenge next week? Run the gauntlet? What the hell is he talking about? Are you kidding me? Next week here on SmackDown, Vince McMahon is making Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan run the gauntlet. If they win against all the tag teams that Vince McMahon enters into this matchup, then they'll get their shot at WrestleMania. But if they lose, the team that beats them takes their spot at WrestleMania. What the hell? Well, I can't believe that. Vince McMahon forcing Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan to jump over yet another hurdle ahead of their WrestleMania matchup. But the only difference is if they can't run the gauntlet successfully next week on SmackDown, they will not be in the Tag Team Championship match at WrestleMania. I cannot believe that Vince McMahon would stoop this low to try and keep Daniel Bryan and Chris Benoit out of the title picture. It's absolutely ridiculous. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we have to switch gears here because the number one contender, Tajiri, to the Cruiserweight Championship is in action here against one half of the co-Cruiserweight Champions. Yes, that is still a thing that is happening on Friday Night Smackdown. I cannot believe that Vince McMahon greenlit this, but Vince McMahon has made some questionable decisions as of late, and allowing to have co-Cruiserweight Champions is one of those questionable decisions that he has made. And Tajiri's facing off against one of them right here tonight, as he looks to gain some momentum heading into WrestleMania. And here comes his opponent, being flanked by Gregory Helms. It is Shannon Moore. As you see there on the nameplate, it is co-Cruiserweight Champion. Yes, I can't believe it, but this is the match that we will see at WrestleMania. Tajiri faces off against Gregory Helms and Shannon Moore for the Cruiserweight Championship, a 2-on-1 handicap match for the Cruiserweight Championship. And if there's anyone that can put down Team Attitude and finally rip the Cruiserweight Championship from the grips of Gregory Helms and Shannon Moore, I do believe it is Tajiri, because Tajiri has an absolutely destructive buzzsaw kick that has knocked so many people out cold. And that is what Shannon Moore and Gregory Helms are going to have to look out for at WrestleMania, and that's what Shannon Moore is going to have to look out for here tonight as we get set into some singles action here on SmackDown. An absolute amazing start with tag team action. That basically got ruined by Vince McMahon with that announcement. I can't believe that he would do something like that, but nevertheless, we got to get straight to the action. Shannon Moore went for a right hand, and Tajiri just brushed him off for the reversal. Went for a second one, and Tajiri reverses again. And now Tajiri starting to light up Shannon Moore here. Shannon Moore's rocked. He's up. He's on the ropes, and Tajiri with a clothesline sends him to the outside. And Gregory Helms picking him up, saying, "Get back in there. You got a job to do." Shannon Moore looks rocked from what just happened. Just Tajiri coming out of nowhere. And Shannon Moore about to get back in the ring. Shannon Moore saying, "Let's go." And then Tajiri is about to bring up, as Shannon Moore was just playing him. Referee at a count of 5. Tajiri doesn't want him to count. And Shannon Moore, wait a minute, Shannon Moore get back into the ring. And of course, when the referee was distracting Tajiri, that's when Shannon Moore got back into the ring. And he took advantage here. Now Tajiri has control of this match. A right hand and another one. Sends Tajiri off the ropes. Drop underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Shannon Moore. Back body drop onto Tajiri. Again, you got to look out for that buzzsaw kick. Shannon Moore picks him up. And a reversal by Tajiri. I do believe that Shannon Moore and Gregory Helms are in for a tough night at WrestleMania, but Shannon Moore's in for a tough night here. A double underhook German and a kick out at 2.5. And Gregory Helms, what the hell? Gregory Helms distracting Tajiri. And Shannon Moore from behind, taking advantage. The referee shouldn't even allowed Gregory Helms to be out here for this matchup. You have to know that Gregory Helms is going to get involved to try and ensure a victory for Team Attitude. The referee should just send him back to the locker room. And Shannon Moore now taking advantage of Tajiri here in the corner, but Tajiri fighting back. A kick to the abdomen and a second one. Tajiri is lighting up Shannon Moore, and a massive chop there. And now Tajiri picks up Shannon Moore. What's he looking for here? Sends him into the corner. And Tajiri now. Wait a minute. Tajiri with a tarantula on Shannon Moore. And of course he can't keep it hooked in because technically Shannon Moore is on the rope, so he can't actually keep it in there. But Tajiri, a roundhouse kick. A roundhouse kick to Shannon Moore, followed up after that tarantula. Shannon Moore's in trouble here. And the referee got distracted by Gregory Helms, and he's tired of him. Gregory Helms is getting sent to the back. Referee is kicking him out of here. Now Shannon Moore is about to get lit up again, but no, Shannon Moore reverses. Shannon Moore reverses. Bulldog. A bulldog to Tajiri. Shannon Moore yet again taking advantage of the distraction. Tajiri was paying attention to the referee, taking out Gregory Helms. Now Shannon Moore rolls through. And Tajiri's in trouble. Tajiri's in trouble here. Thanks to yet another distraction by Gregory Helms. Shannon Moore's going to put away Tajiri here. Oh no. No. Reversal by Tajiri. Tajiri reversed it. And now look at the kicks. Look at the kicks by Tajiri. Lighting up Shannon Moore. And Shannon Moore is dazed. Shannon Moore could be on the verge of getting taken out here. Look at Tajiri. Holds him up. Brainbuster. A brainbuster to Shannon Moore. Shannon Moore is dazed. Shannon Moore is confused. Shannon Moore is dazed and confused. And Tajiri. Buzzsaw kick. And wait a minute. The bell just rang. I'm being told in my headset that Tajiri just won by a knockout. Shannon Moore just got knocked out by that buzzsaw kick. And Gregory Helms now, wait a minute. Gregory Helms back down into the ramp, trying to get a little bit of payback. Oh, and he got caught with a roundhouse kick. He got caught with that roundhouse kick. And now Gregory Helms is out. And Tajiri is measuring Gregory Helms now. Shannon Moore is knocked out cold. And Gregory Helms is about to be knocked out cold as well. A buzzsaw kick to Gregory Helms. Tajiri just single-handedly laid out the co-cruiserweight champions with a buzzsaw kick. And if he could do that at WrestleMania 20, we will most definitely have a new cruiserweight champion. The co-cruiserweight champions are in jeopardy of losing those titles at WrestleMania. Well, I can't believe that match that we just saw, ladies and gentlemen, but we're getting right back into the action here. Tajiri knocking out both Shannon Moore and Gregory Helms with that buzzsaw kick. I've never seen a knockout victory before here on SmackDown, but to never say never here in the WWE, and this could be a never say never opportunity for Victoria, as she gets the opportunity to take her opponent's spot in the Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. If you guys remember back, Victoria was unsuccessful at No Way Out, but she did take Gail Kim to the limits in her Women's Championship match. And it would be the appearance of Chyna, the ninth wonder of the world. After that match, she would lay out the Women's Champion, and Chyna would get shoehorned into the women's title picture just based on that return alone. And Victoria was not happy about it. She asked for this match. And as of right now, this is a match that's set for WrestleMania. A fatal four-way match for the Women's Championship. Trish Stratus, Lita, Gail Kim, and that woman that you see right there, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna. But if Victoria can pick up the victory of a lifetime here, she can take Chyna's spot in that match. It definitely would be an upset of a lifetime for Victoria to be able to do so. But Chyna has looked dominant as ever since returning to the WWE. She has her eyes set on one thing and one thing only, and that is the Women's Championship. If you ask me, she's my favorite to win the match at WrestleMania. She absolutely destroyed Maria 2 weeks ago, and she absolutely destroyed Gail Kim at No Way Out. She's looking to absolutely destroy Victoria here on SmackDown. But it's a big fight feel because her Women's Championship spot is on the line. And that gives Victoria a reason to fight harder than she's ever fought. As we get set for women's action here, like I said, we still have Scott Steiner versus Brock Lesnar. And then in the main event, we still have AJ Styles versus John Cena in a battle of number one contenders. There's a bell. This women's match is underway. These two squaring off, and look at Chyna, defiant with a suck it, throwing it back to her DX days, and Victoria lighting her up here, but Chyna sends her into the corner anyways and says you're gonna have to do better than that. And And Victoria coming back out of the corner, going straight back after Chyna. Victoria's not going to back down, but neither is Chyna here. Victoria went for a slap, but Chyna reversed it. And Chyna now sends her off the ropes. Oh, a reversal by Victoria. A forearm shot. Another one. And then a slap to Chyna. Victoria just slapped Chyna. And she's laughing in the face of Chyna. And Chyna's not happy about it. Chyna's pissed. Oh, and a reverse DDT. A massive chop into a reverse DDT. Victoria's in trouble here in the early going. She angered the ninth wonder of the world. Now into the corner. And a clothesline. Victoria's in trouble here. Victoria picks her up and drops her on the knee. Just stretching her out. Victoria made an emphatic statement when she attacked Gail Kim just a month or two ago. Said that the Divas over on Friday Night Smackdown deserve an opportunity at the Women's Championship. It was mainly being showcased on Monday Night Raw, and Victoria changed that for all the women on SmackDown, and since then, the women have been going head-to-head to see just who's worthy of getting a Women's Championship opportunity, and it was Chyna that came in and basically took the opportunity for herself, and Victoria wasn't happy about it. Pushed her far enough to put her championship opportunity on the line, and Chyna into the cover, hook of the leg, a kick out by Victoria. And Chyna now, look at the neck breaker. Victoria could be out here. Victoria's in trouble, I think. Oh, spoke too soon. Victoria with a reversal, and another slap to the face of Chyna, and a second one. And a third one. Chyna's rocked. Chyna's rocked. And Victoria up to that middle rope with a tornado DDT. A tornado DDT onto Chyna. Victoria now going across the ring. Top rope once again. High risk. Could be looking for a high reward. Victoria. Crossbody. She got caught. She got caught by Chyna. The power of Chyna. Picks her up on her shoulder. Hangs her up on the top rope. Victoria caught in midair by Chyna. And it just changed the entire complexion of this match once again in the favor of Chyna. And a power slam into the cover. Hook of the leg. That could very well put her away, but no, a kick out at 2.5. And I don't think Chyna could believe it. She put all of her force behind that one. She put all of her force behind that one. And Victoria kicked out at 2.5. Now Chyna sends her into the corner. Looking for a running attack again, and she got it. Running forearm shot right to the face. And then sends her into the corner again. Full out of steam again, and that time Victoria got out of the way. Victoria got out of the way that time. Victoria looking to steal it here, but a rope break. Chyna was in the ropes, and the referee caught it. Oh! Victoria slapped her right across the face and said, "That's my opportunity," and he stole it from me. And now Victoria standing moonsault onto Chyna, and that's usually a prelude. That's usually the prelude to the Widow's Peak. A Widow's Peak onto Chyna. That's it. Victoria's gonna steal an opportunity, but no. Chyna kicked out at 2.5, and Victoria can't believe it. That was her finishing maneuver. And Chyna kicked out at 2. She hasn't done enough to put Chyna away here. There's too much on the line. A spot at WrestleMania, a spot at Immortality, a spot to become Women's Champion. And Victoria, oh no, wait a minute, reversed by Chyna. I think she was looking for a second Widow's Peak, but Chyna hooks her up, picks her up, and a jackknife powerbomb. A jackknife powerbomb, the same move that she laid out the Women's Champion with. And tonight, she lays out Victoria with it. Chyna is victorious here in an epic women's match. Take nothing away from Victoria. She did put up one hell of a fight, and I thought she almost had it there with that Widow's Peak. But Chyna was just too much for Victoria to handle. And as for WrestleMania, Victoria is going to have to go back to the drawing board and try something else, because China was victorious. And well, it's time for Big Papa Pump. Scott Steiner, the man that will be in the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 20. Holler if you hear him, and that is what you will be seeing at WrestleMania. Scott Steiner, Christian, Kurt Angle, Edge, Jeff Hardy, and Rey Mysterio all fighting for a chance to become Mr. Money in the Bank, which could then lead you to becoming a new world champion. But Scott Steiner has some business to take care of here tonight, because it was last week after Scott Steiner defeated MVP in the Money in the Bank qualifying match that it incensed Brock Lesnar came out to the ring looking to cut a promo and saw Scott Steiner standing in the ring. And Scott Steiner, being defiant, he stood his ground. He stood his ground as he should, and Brock Lesnar laid him out with 2 F5s. And Scott Steiner asked for this match here tonight. But I don't know how smart it was for Scott Steiner to ask for his match at this time, because he's facing a man that has been absolutely pissed in the beast, Brock Lesnar. Here comes the pain, because it was at No Way Out that Paul Heyman turned his back on Brock Lesnar, sided with that man that you see on the screen right there on the left-hand side, Bobby Lashley, and cost him the Undisputed Championship against The Undertaker. I guess you wouldn't say he cost him. Brock Lesnar was just unsuccessful. Undertaker was just too good that night. But Paul Heyman turned his back on the beast and sided for what he is pegging to be the new next big thing. And they look to prove that Bobby Lashley is the new big thing by taking out what was once known as the next big thing, Brock Lesnar. And being the mood that Brock Lesnar's been in as of late, I don't know if this was the best time, like I said, for Scott Steiner to be asking for this match. But nevertheless, here we are, and it's set to be a good one for sure. Big Papa Pump, Freakzilla versus the Beast Incarnate. Scott Steiner, Brock Lesnar. Bell rings, this match is underway. These two, look at Scott Steiner, the ever-confident Scott Steiner. But I don't know if that's what you want to be doing with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar says, what the hell are you waiting for? You wanted this match. Let's do this. Collar and elbow tie-up. Look at Scott Steiner. Look at Scott Steiner pushing Brock Lesnar back. And I don't know if Brock Lesnar really was prepared for that. Maybe underestimated Scott Steiner a little bit. And Scott Steiner backs up. Look at Scott Steiner now. Into the push-ups. Showing Brock Lesnar, you may be strong, but I'm stronger. And Brock Lesnar just ran him over. He just ran Scott Steiner over with that shoulder tackle. And Scott Steiner rolling to the outside of the ring, realizing that he could be in trouble. Wanted to get away from Lesnar. But Steiner back in the ring, off the ropes. Look at Scott Steiner. Look at the athleticism of this man. Head scissors. And he takes him down. And I say this week in and week out, but have you ever seen a man Scott Steiner size move the way Scott Steiner does? I've never seen someone Scott Steiner size perform a head scissors takedown, but Brock Lesnar just sent him flying to the outside of the ring. And Brock Lesnar follows him to the outside, looking to continue the fight here. And he's, sends him into the barricade. And a second time. And a third time. Brock Lesnar really lighting into Scott Steiner here, and then he sends him over the barricade. Brock Lesnar sent him over the barricade. Referee at a count of 4. Brock Lesnar says, you wanted this match. Let's finish this. I crossed the line last week. Are you going to cross that line? Get your ass back in this ring so we can continue the fight. Count of 7. Brock Lesnar telling the referee to stop counting. Steiner back in the ring. A forearm shot right to the face. Went for an elbow. Brock Lesnar reversed it. A forearm of his own. Went for a shot to the back of the head, but Steiner reversed it. Steiner's starting to fight back here. But Brock Lesnar may be too powerful. Oh, and an STO. A running STO to Scott Steiner. Steiner's in trouble here. as Brock Lesnar picks him up into a suplex position and hangs him up on the top rope. I bet Bobby Lashley and his advocate Paul Heyman are watching this match here tonight as they look at the power being displayed on the part of Brock Lesnar. Now into the cover, hook of the leg. Could that put Steiner away here? No, just a kick out at 2. Just a kick out at 2. But Brock Lesnar's not done. The longer that Steiner stays in this match, just the more fun Brock Lesnar gets to have, because he's just going to continue the pressure. And then a German suplex. A German suplex to Steiner. And now Brock Lesnar starting to gain some confidence here. And then looking for the snap suplex up on the shoulders. No, Scott Steiner reversed it. Oh, look at that. A spinning elbow actually to Brock Lesnar, and he laid him out there. And look at back suplex by Scott Steiner, and then the kip up. A kip up by Scott Steiner. And like I said, one of the most agile big men that we have here on the SmackDown roster. Oh, and then a running elbow drop. A scoop slam into a running elbow drop. Now Scott Steiner on that middle rope, calling Lesnar to his feet. Looking for the... It looked like it was a throwback there. But Brock Lesnar moved out of the way. Now Brock Lesnar, German suplex, and he didn't even go down. Brock Lesnar stayed on his feet and just sent him over the shoulders. And Scott Steiner landed hard. And Brock Lesnar could be looking to put him away here. Could be looking for that patent at F5 possibly. Oh no, looking for the Germans. But Steiner rolls through. Steiner rolls through. He had it well scouted. Scott Steiner with a forearm shot to the face and an elbow. Scott Steiner now sends him handspring. Oh, a handspring into a cutter by Scott Steiner. A handspring into a cutter. Lesnar's in trouble. Lesnar's in trouble. A massive clothesline in the corner. Steiner is starting to gain some momentum here. And Lesnar not staying down. He's back up. Goes up to a knee. But Steiner plants him on his head back into the canvas. Planting him on his head. Now into the cover. Could he get a victory here on SmackDown? No, a kick out at 1 by Brock Lesnar. It's not enough to put him away. Not enough to put him away. And Scott Steiner putting up one hell of a fight here. And look at Scott Steiner now with a Falcon Arrow. A Falcon Arrow. And Scott Steiner now is getting that confidence back now that he's in control of Brock Lesnar. Now Scott Steiner sends him back into the turnbuckle. Oh, a left hand. A forearm shot. Lesnar's dazed. And then a bulldog by Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner could be very well close to getting a victory here as he's called Brock Lesnar up to his feet. Steiner liner. A Steiner liner. Could that put Lesnar away here? Into the cover. Hook of the leg. And a kick out at 1. Brock Lesnar kicked out a Steiner liner at 1. But Scott Steiner continuing the pressure. He knows that's what he's got to do here. He knows the only way to defeat Brock Lesnar is continue the pressure. And he could have been looking for the Steiner screwdriver. But Lesnar reversed it. And then a forearm shot to the face. Brock Lesnar backs up, but Scott Steiner caught him. Scott Steiner caught him, rolls through. Could be stealing a victory here over Brock Lesnar. He could steal it here. No, a kick out at 2. But Steiner from behind with a backstabber. A backstabber on Brock Lesnar. He could be setting him up. He could be setting him up, and I think he is. I think he is. A Steiner recliner. A Steiner recliner's locked in on Lesnar. Could Lesnar tap out here? Less than 2 weeks before WrestleMania, Lesnar could tap to the Steiner recliner, but oh no, Brock Lesnar rolled through. Brock Lesnar rolled through. And Steiner trying to continue the pressure, went for a forearm shot, but Lesnar moved out of the way. He got the reversal German suplex. And he's keep those wrists locked. And a second one. And then looking for the trifecta, and it gets him. The trifecta of German suplexes. And Scott Steiner is in trouble here. Scott Steiner's out. And Brock Lesnar is now calling for the end. Scott Steiner, I think he landed on his head with one of those, or or something, but Brock Lesnar has him hoisted up for the F5. An F5 to Steiner, and that's it. Count to 100. Lesnar's victorious. Scott Steiner put up one hell of a fight, and he almost had Lesnar there. He almost had him. Caught him with a Steiner liner, and then into the Steiner recliner, but it wasn't enough. Brock Lesnar able to roll through. He was able to roll through. He caught him with the Germans, caught him with the F5, and then that would be it. And Brock Lesnar looks as dominant as ever, heading towards his match against Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. A devastating F5. Scott Steiner stood his ground here tonight, but hey, wait a minute! Bobby Lashley ran in through the crowd. He slid through the ring. He's stalking Lesnar, who hasn't seen him, looking for the spear again, but Lesnar caught him. He has it on the shoulders. But Bobby Lashley fighting out of it. Backs up, and a spear! A spear to Lesnar. Bobby Lashley came in through the crowd and just speared Lesnar out of his boots. For the second straight week, Lesnar has been taken out by Bobby Lashley. And for the third time, Bobby Lashley has laid out Brock Lesnar. And now, just like at No Way Out, picks him up from the ground, spins him around with a Dominator. For the second week in the row, Bobby Lashley has absolutely dismantled Brock Lesnar. And is that what we're going to see at WrestleMania? If these past few weeks have shown us anything, it's that we are looking at the next big thing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the action doesn't stop here on Friday Night Smackdown. It's not going to slow down either, because now it is time for the main event of the evening. It's a battle of the number one contenders, and here is the number one contender for the United States Championship, the phenomenal AJ Styles. He's in action here tonight, and he's in action at WrestleMania as he will face the current United States Champion, Shawn Michaels. It's AJ Styles and Shawn Michaels, number 2 at WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. The phenomenal one versus Mr. WrestleMania, United States Championship on the line. It was Shawn Michaels that defeated AJ Styles at No Way Out to capture the United States title with a super kick out of nowhere. And then showing disrespect when AJ Styles went for the handshake after a hard-fought match. Shawn Michaels would super kick him again. Effectively turning his back on the fans and showing his true colors. Shawn Michaels saying that AJ Styles isn't even in his league, and the fact that anyone has ever questioned that, it's just insulting to his legacy. And this man looks to make history at WrestleMania. The number one contender to the Undisputed Championship, John Cena. The man that won the Elimination Chamber at No Way Out to get his opportunity at The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and that is the official match card. John Cena versus The Undertaker, Undisputed Championship on the line. John Cena has the opportunity to make history in a number of ways at WrestleMania. Not only to capture his first World Championship on SmackDown, but also he has the opportunity to make history by defeating The Undertaker at WrestleMania and effectively ending his undefeated streak. And The Undertaker has been playing mind games with this man for the past few weeks, and it seemed like last week it reached a fever pitch where it really got to him. John Cena seemingly being stalked by one of The Undertaker's druids. Not really sure what was going on there. We have not seen Undertaker since No Way Out, but he has made his presence felt here on SmackDown, and you have to wonder if he's going to make his presence felt here tonight in the main event. As it's John Cena, AJ Styles. Last time we saw these two face, it was at No Mercy for the United States Championship on the line. A lot of things have changed since then. There's the bell. This match is underway. John Cena and AJ Styles, collar and elbow tie up, looking to see who can get the early advantage here. John Cena with the power advantage, of course, pushing AJ Styles back into the ropes. Get the clean break here. Both of these two are loved by the fans here. They go back into the collar and elbow tie up once again. John Cena takes the arm there. Goes behind, has that wrist lock. But AJ Styles with a standing switch. And AJ Styles more of the technical wrestler. John Cena has the power advantage. And in terms of speed, I would say they're evenly matched. Both of these, for his size, John Cena is pretty quick, and AJ Styles is just quick. And AJ Styles getting pushed back into the ropes once again. And John Cena says, we've been here before. Let's do this. And AJ Styles says, yeah, last time we were in the ring together, I kicked your ass, so let's go. And these two back into the collar and elbow tie up here. John Cena takes the arm once again. What a way to end Friday Night Smackdown, ladies and gentlemen. Two of the greatest here, two of the rising stars. AJ Styles takes him down. John Cena rolls through, back up to his feet. Oh, and there we go. Here we go. Now it's starting to break down here. Two right hands from Cena sends him off the ropes. And a hip toss. And Cena saying, you may be faster, you may be more of a technical wrestler, but I'm more powerful than you, I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you, and I can take you. If I'm not mistaken, every time that these two have encountered, AJ Styles has been victorious. So this is one of those matches where John Cena has something to prove here. He has to prove that he can hang with AJ Styles, prove that he can defeat AJ Styles. Because as we know, AJ Styles has a pinfall victory over the number one contender for the United States Championship. AJ Styles moved out of the way there, picks him up, and a neck breaker. Massive neck breaker into the cover, hook of the leg. Could that put Cena away here early? A kick out of two. Cena back up to his feet, but AJ Styles caught him again, picks him up, and a brain buster. A brain buster onto Cena. Things are starting to break down early here. And AJ Styles with a forearm shot, an overhead shot, and Cena gets sent to the outside. Fast-paced action to kick off Friday Night Smackdown. I think it's only going to get even more fast-paced because here comes Styles! A forearm shot from inside the ring to the outside, taking out Cena. Cena's in trouble here in the early going of this match. As AJ Styles sends it back in the ring, Cena up to his feet, could be looking for that phenomenal forearm. He got him! He got him! Into the cover, hook of the leg. Could that put Cena away early? Oh no, a kick out of 2.5, and I don't think Styles can believe it. So I do believe that phenomenal forearm has gotten AJ Styles a victory on numerous occasions in a Saito suplex. A Saito suplex to John Cena by AJ Styles. And Cena wisely rolling to the outside. Or maybe not too wisely because AJ Styles following him. AJ Styles following him. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh, a back suplex. A back suplex on the edge of the apron. And there's no padding on that apron right there. Very thin, and there's cold hard steel that holds up the ring, and then Styles into the cover, hook of the leg. Could that put him away? No, a kick out of 2.5. And AJ Styles getting frustrated with the referee. He said that should have put him away, ref. But no, Cena not going to give up early here. Cena going to look to fight back here. A kick to the gut, and Cena sends him out. Look at this, springboard stunner. A springboard stunner onto Styles. Cena just like that back into this match. AJ Styles got a little too frustrated with the referee, and Cena took advantage. A clothesline into the corner, and now Cena could be looking to go high risk, could be high reward. Could win in the match or could cost him the match. Styles up to his feet. Oh, a double axe handle to Styles. Into the cover now, hook of the leg. Could this put Styles away here? Oh no, a kick out at 2. A kick out at 2. What a main event and what a Friday Night Smackdown that we have witnessed so far. Cena now spins Styles around. Picks him up and drops him down in the center of the ring with a back suplex. A back suplex onto Styles and Cena. Cena could be looking to set him up for that patented 5-knuckle shuffle onto Styles. Now that is usually the prelude to the FU. He looks to hook him up. He's got him up. But no, Styles had it scouted. Styles fought out of it. He fought out of it. An enziguri. An enziguri right to the side of the head. Cena's rocked. Cena is rocked. And a chop lights him up. And here comes Styles. Clotheslines him to the outside again. And AJ Styles is measuring his man. He's looking to fly. And he does. Did you see that? Turning in midair. Taking out Cena. AJ Styles is on another level here on Friday Night Smackdown. And he just laid out the #1 contender for the Undisputed Championship. And he could be looking to follow it up here. Sends him back into the ring. Could be looking to put him away. Could be measuring him for a Styles Clash possibly. Takes the head. Oh no, reversed. Cena reversed. AJ Styles took too long. And now this is turning into a brawl. They're fighting. They're going back to back here. But Styles with a calf killer. A calf killer, but Cena's foot was on the rope. Referee in a good enough position to see that there. In a good enough position to see that. And AJ Styles sends him to the corner. Has him up on that top rope. Has him up on the top rope. Could be looking to do a little bit more damage. AJ Styles, look at this. Top rope superplex. A superplex on the top rope to the center of the ring. AJ Styles could be looking for the Styles Clash now. He's measuring his man. He's got him. No. Cena reversed. And here comes Cena. With the shoulder tackles. Two massive shoulder tackles like run into a brick wall. And down goes Styles. And now Cena, for the second time, is calling for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Can he get him a second time? Yes, he does. A 5-knuckle shuffle to AJ Styles. And that has got to be it. He's got to be able to hit the FU. Cena takes the head. Wait a minute. Reversed by Styles. Oh, a discus clothesline. And AJ Styles says, I'm still in the fight. He's a phenomenal one. And he's resilient as all hell. Sends him off the ropes. Drop underneath. And a forearm shot to the face. And then a second one. Cena looks for the clothesline. Pele kick. A Pele kick by Styles. Cena's hurt. Cena's dazed. He's confused. Cena is up on the shoulders of Styles. And he just dropped on his neck onto the knee of Styles. The fireman's carry neck breaker. And now AJ Styles pops him up. Hangs on. Into a Styles Clash. A Styles Clash. A very move that won him the United States Championship. The Styles Clash. Could put him away here tonight, but no. Cena kicked out at 2.5. And Stinkley kicked out, I think. And AJ Styles doing the wise thing here is keeping the pressure on Cena, just continuing to light him up here. Cena's rocked. Cena's dazed. He's confused. But is he out of the smash? Sends him off the ropes. Drops underneath. Leap forward over the top. Could be looking for something here. But no, Cena rebuffed. Hoists him up. F you to Styles. That's it. Cena's got him. Cena finally gets a victory over Styles. But no. A kick out at 2.5. And I, much like these fans here in attendance, cannot believe that AJ Styles kicked out of the FU. It's the bright lights of Friday Night Smackdown. It's the main event, and it's less than 2 weeks from Wrestlemania. Now this has just turned into a brawl. Cena with the right hand, and another one. Went for a third, but AJ Styles with a shot of his own. These two are trading rights. Cena reversed. A right hand reversed by Styles again. And here comes Styles, lighting Cena up once again. How much more can Cena take here? Sends him into the corner. Massive clothesline. And AJ Styles looking to go high risk. Looking to go high risk, and it could be high reward. The lowdown. The lowdown on Cena. Cover. Hook to the leg. That's got to be it. No, a kick out by Styles. And Styles pops right back up. And he's going to the outside, looking for that phenomenal forearm. Looking for the phenomenal forearm. Wait a minute, what the hell? That's Shawn Michaels music. And there he is. Shawn Michaels just walked out of the backstage area. He's on the ramp. And AJ Styles is distracted. Shawn Michaels is calling on Styles. This has been a bitter rivalry ever since No Way Out, when Shawn Michaels turned his back on these fans and disrespected Styles. That's all about respect. And these two about to go right here. Referee trying to tell him, don't get involved. And here we go. Styles and Shawn. Styles and Shawn. Here we go. This match has been thrown out, but these two. AJ Styles doesn't care because he wanted to get his hands on Michaels. And Michaels with the right hand. Here we go again. It's breaking down here. Let's break it down. These two have been separated and sent to the backstage area. And John Cena is visibly upset with the fact that this match just got thrown out. He almost had Styles. But, oh no. Cena's got some problems of his own. Because here comes the dead man. What the hell? That's that Druid. That Druid again. It's Cena. Cena getting tired of him. Cena's getting tired of him. F you. What the hell? What the hell's going on here? Where the hell did he go? The mind games continue for John Cena. The Druid's gone.